This year is for all the marbles to go to Madison next week, as for the fourth straight year, the Stratford Tigers are in the semifinals of this year, the Division 5. Last year they were Division 5, and the 2 years before that they were in Division 6. So they're trying to defend their state championship from last year, where they beat a very good Wrightstown team last year, and they're shooting for 4 in a row here now, as they are carrying an 18-game winning streak in the playoffs over the last 4 years, which is the longest playoff streak going in the state of Wisconsin. And they are taking on the Northwestern Tigers, who come into this game 12-0 and champions of the Heart of the North Conference. And, of course, the Tigers are the champions of the Central Wisconsin Conference, where they finished 7-0, and they come into this contest 10-2. They are on an 8-game winning streak, as they lost their first 2 ball games of the year against Mosinee and against the Edgar Wildcats. The Edgar Wildcats is just up the road a little ways, as they are playing in Stanley Boyd for the right to go to Madison next week also. So we're going to give you the starting lineups here, and the starting lineups are brought to you by Door Pro. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford, and you can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. And for the Stratford Tigers on the offense will be the honorable mention in conference quarterback Brady Berg. At running back will be Brooks Vanderhoff, who went over the 1,000-yard mark last week, and Jack Remus will be out of that flanker position. In the wide receiving spot, Colton Bright, who is a first-team All-Conference, and Xander Zawislin, who's had an outstanding season also as a kick returner for the Stratford Tigers. At the tight end is Connor Kreft. At the guard spots on the left side, first-team All-Conference and also Lineman of the Year is Drew Gage. Right next to him is left tackle is Owen Luke, an All-Conference selection, first team. And then center Cody Randau. At center, Jagger Orman, who was a second team at right guard, All-Conference. And at the right tackle spot is Parker Glenn for the Stratford Tigers. Defensive-wise, we'll start with the defensive ends, as Drew Gage is on that, and Drew, of course, made All-Conference on offense. Connor Kraft made second-team All-Conference. At nose tackle is Tyler Butke, who was actually named also the Defensive Lineman of the Year, and Cody Randau, who was second-team All-Conference. Jack Remus is at an outside linebacking spot, just like Randau. In the middle linebacker is Jagger Orman, who was named the Defensive Player of the Year. That is 2 years in a row that the Tigers have had the Defensive Player of the Year in the conference, as Alec Chapel the year before, now playing for the Eau Claire Blue Goals on a defensive spot. Brooks Vanderhoff is the first-team All-Conference safety. Brady Berg is at the other safety spot, along with Lucas Forrest. And at the corners is Colton Bright, who was a first-team All-Conference, and Xander Zawislin, also at a corner. And, of course, the head coach is Marshall Lehman, and he was named Coach of the Year. For the Tigers of Northwestern, interesting about them is that I've never really seen this, where either on offense and also on defense, there was these players made either first-team or second-team All-Conference. And so starting for Northwestern, at quarterback is Cam Kroll. At running back is Tyson Teal, their top running back. At fullback is Mason Chill. Also at a running back is Briar Burkhart. At the wide receiving spots is Ethan Harms and Gage Nolet. At the center position, Andy Anderson Kurtai. At the guard position is Noah Burke. At the guards position, Finley Nelson. At the tackle, Caleb Faust. And at the other tackle spot, Trevor Peterson. And on defense, the two defensive ends is Finley Nelson and Gage Nolet. At defensive tackle is Mason Chill and also Thor Tura. At the linebacking spot, Ricky Erickson, Thomas Altman, and Anderson Kurtai. At the corners is Tyson Teal. Also at the other corner is Anthony Galore. And at safety is Briar Burkhart and Ethan Harms. And the head coach for Northwestern is Jovan Kroll in his 8th season. And so should be a great, great defensive matchup as Stratford last week had their A-plus game as they held the Tomahawk team up in Tomahawk to a total of 100 yards total offense, 99 on the ground, 2 in the air. And Northwestern coming off a big win last week also. And should be a great, great matchup here between two very good defensive clubs. I think, and they're both good running ball clubs also. You know, Stratford's averaging about 180, 190 yards on the ground, and then through the air, Brady Berg is averaging about 125 per ball game. And but this running club of Northwestern is just outstanding, as Teal has carried the ball 137 times for 1,776 yards, averages 13 yards a carry, and 29 touchdowns. Burkhart has 756 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. Harms 658 and 9 touchdowns. And Shell has 538. So 4 ball players with 500 or more yards rushing. They have 4,238 yards rushing. They average 9.2 yards per carry, and they have rushed for 64 touchdowns this year. They are averaging 47 points a ball game and giving up 7.75 per ball game. And Stratford is no slouch either, as they are averaging 35 a ball game and giving up 11 points a ball game. So it should be a great ball game, and we're going to be back in just a little bit here and go through other teams that are playing in the tournament. And we're going to take a couple commercials here, and we're about 6 minutes away from opening tip-off. And this game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Need a little therapy? Bill's Service Center has been saving marriages and families since 1977. Forget testing your nerves. Test your next ride in a Polaris or Can-Am side-by-side or ATV. With nearly 100 units in stock, you'll find the perfect excuse to escape together. Because families that ride together, they actually have fun together. Bill's Service Center. Service is our name, tools and toys are our game.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
And we are back here at Chippewa Falls for the Level 4 Division 5 semifinal game of the championships. As I mentioned, the winner of this contest will go to state in Madison next week and take on the winner of the Mayville Lake Country Lutheran game. That game is being played in Slinger tonight. And other games in the tournament this evening. In Division 1, Waunakee is taking on Arrowhead. That will be a great ball game. 2 powerhouses there. That's at Madison Memorial. Muskego is taking on Bayport at UW-Oshkosh. In Division 2, River Falls is at Notre Dame at DC Everest. And West Lapeer is at Homestead at Neenah. In Division 3, Grafton is at Catholic Memorial at Oconomowoc. Reedsburg is at Whitefish Bay in Madison La Follette. In Division 4, Baldwin Woodville is taking on Winneconne at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. And Columbus is taking on Little Chute at Kewaskum, that in both in Division 4. As I mentioned in Division 5, we are here in Chippewa Falls, and the other one, Mayville against Lake Country Lutheran, and that game's in Slinger. At Division 6, Mondovi is taking on Edgar up at Stanley Boyd. I saw the lights on when I came down 29, Tom King is calling that ball game tonight up at Edgar, so that should be a great one up there as Jerry Sins trying to win another state championship. He's right behind the Stratford Tigers of total state championships, as the Edgar Wildcats have won 9 overall. Stratford has won 10 state championships overall, and actually leads the state of Wisconsin with the most WIAA football championships. And Darlington is taking on Manitowoc Lutheran at Waukesha West. In Division 7, Cochrane Fountain City is taking on Lourdes Academy at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, and Potosi Cassville is taking on Kenosha St. Joseph Catholic at Stoughton. And that's what's going on in the rest of the divisions here in tournament play. And a reminder, we have 8-man football on Zaleski Sports tomorrow, as Joe Anderson will be making the call. It's the 7th annual WIAA 8th player football state championship game tomorrow at Southwood County Stadium in Wisconsin Rapids at 1 o'clock. And so, and also, all the championship games next week will be on Zaleski Sports, audio only. We are not able to give you video of it, but we will have the audio of all 7 championship games next Thursday and Friday. So it should be a great time down in Madison. And the weather, it's supposed to be a little rainy, but it's not going to be cold and snowy like it was last year. So this Northwestern team, they've had some outstanding years, as in the last 11 years they have won 8 conference championships and finished 3rd, or 3 of them, finished in 2nd place. So a great, outstanding ball club. Year in and year out. There was, in the last 24 years, they have only finished under 500 3 times, and they have been in the tournament 32 appearances in the WIAA playoffs. They have an overall record of 48-30. Back in 1998, they lost in the level 4, lost to Colby, and Colby went on to win that championship in 1998. They lost to Colby 20-17. In 2009, in Division 4, they lost at level 4 again to Kewanee. And in 24, last year, they lost to Wrightstown 47-16 in that level 4. And back in 1988, when they were D3, there was only 16 teams in the tournament back then. And they've actually finished winning the state championship back in 1988 when they beat Prairie du Chien 31-7, and back in 93, again with only 16 teams, they was in D4 and lost to Lancaster in the championship game 30-16. So they have won a state championship, and they were runner-up. As we've got both teams here getting ready here now to as they're in position here for the national anthem as the clock is winding down. And we've got about 34 seconds here. And the officials on the far side over there. A beautiful night. It's, about 56, 57 degrees here in Chippewa Falls. And compared to last year when we were at Wisconsin Dells, and you could see your breath, and it was colder than the son of a gun. And conditions here tonight, just beautiful for a great night of football here at Chippewa Falls. As we are just waiting for the clock to run down here and the public address announcer, and we'll turn it over to our public address announcer at this time.
Good evening and welcome to Durant Field on the campus of Chippewa Falls High School. The community of Chippewa Falls is pleased to host this WIAA Division 5 state semifinal football game between the Stratford Tigers and the Northwestern Tigers. At Camp Randall Stadium. Chippewa Falls High School, the WIAA required good sportsmanship in education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. In the event of an emergency, our AED is located in the concession stand. Now, to honor America and its freedoms, would you all rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Northwestern High School Pep Band.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And I'm Mike Steinwegner, along with Dom Malia and Trevor Zaleski here. We're actually nice and comfortable up here in the press box here. The window is open, and we're actually in, you could be almost in short sleeves weather here. It's that beautiful up here. I've just got a sweatshirt on tonight, and very, very comfortable here in the about the middle of November. You never guess, having this type of temperatures of, 60 degrees here, and another beautiful day again tomorrow, but it's supposed to cool off again next week, but we'll take it. And the announcement now of Northwestern offense, and you can tell the Northwestern fans are just below us here, as Stratford, very good crowd of Stratford fans over there also. I mean, I don't think there's anybody left in the town of Stratford tonight, as a great turnout over on the other side of Stratford fans. So, as I mentioned before, the tournament will start at Madison next Thursday, starting at 10 o'clock, the Division 7, at 1 o'clock, Division 6, Division 5. The winner of this one against the other winner in the bracket, which is Mayville and Lake Country Lutheran, will be playing at 4 o'clock next Thursday, and Division 4 will be at 7 o'clock on Thursday of next week. And then on Friday, Division 3 will start at 10 o'clock, Division 2 at 1 o'clock, and Division 1 at 4 o'clock. And as I mentioned, all those championship games will be heard on Zaleski Sports next week. So we'll have a great time down at Madison doing the ball games down there. And so as Northwestern's coming over to the sidelines here now. If a lot of people don't realize where Northwestern High School is, it's in the town of Maple, between Ashland and Duluth, way up in the north area, right along Lake Superior up there. So nice little drive down. I talked to Coach Kroll, and he says it was a nice drive down and from Maple. So, and Stratford will be kicking off. And kicking off for Stratford will be Declan Fisher. And back receiving on the kickoff is number 14, Anthony Kalor, and Kevin Thompson on the kickoffs here. And Fisher with the kick, end over end. And coming around the left side here is number 25. That is Tyson Teal. And Teal down the sidelines and finally stopped after a big gain on the opening kickoff and great field position. And on the replay here, as he just gets by a tackle and gets past two tackles and comes down that sidelines just a couple blocks away of possibly breaking it all the way and getting down to the 50-yard line. They're going to mark it. So first down and 10 for Northwestern. And up the middle. With the carry on that was Teal. Teal will gain 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for Northwestern at the 47-yard line of Stratford. 3-man front for the Tigers. Man in motion. Hands off along the left side here and met at the 45-yard line. And that is number 6. That is Burkhart. Burkhart will pick up 2 on the play, or it'll be third down and 5. As I mentioned, a very potent running offense as they average 447 yards per ball game as a team, and they have rushed for 5,371 yards this year. Under center, out of the eye, man in motion. Hand off to Teal, and Teal will get enough for a first down as he gets just across the 40-yard line. And they'll mark it at the 40-yard line, so Teal picks up 5 on the play. And Northwestern gets the first down of tonight's contest.
Come on, O-line! Let's go!
As Kroll brings his team up to the line. Under center. Looking out of the eye, man in motion, and hand off to Teal again. And he stopped for about a 3-yard gain. Orman on the tackle. As Teal has picked up already 11 yards in 3 carries. Like I mentioned, he had 1,776 yards rushing this year, averaging 13 yards a carry. 2nd down and 7 at the 37. Working out of the shotgun. And it's a keeper up the middle. And Harms was the quarterback at the time, and Harms will pick up big yardage. And they're marked at the 30-yard line. It's just on the back side of that, so he's got about a half a yard. So he picks up 6 on the play. They will switch quarterbacks back and forth here between Harms and Kroll. Third down. Hands off to Teal around the right side, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to say he's right at the 30-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. A great defensive stand by the Stratford Tigers there. 4th and inches, actually, as the ball is on the front side of the 30-yard line. And encroachment by the Stratford Tigers, and that's going to cost them 5 yards, and that's going to give Northwestern a 1st down. As Stratford gets the first penalty of tonight's ball game. So 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Crawl at quarterback. Man in motion. Hands off the Teal, off right tackle. And he's going to pick up 6 yards on that as he gets it across the 20-yard line. They're going to mark it just before the 20-yard, right at the 20-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Teal. Passing-wise, Crawl has passed for 971 yards this year. Crawl at quarterback, under center. Calling out the signals, possibly a new play. Man in motion, and Teal. And he spins his way and gets about 2, maybe 3 on the play. We'll see where they mark that. As they will mark it on the 17-yard line, so he picks up 3. I'm so used to looking to my left. At Stratford, they have the scoreboard there. Here at Chippewa, they've got it on the right here. And I keep looking down the left-hand side here. As Crawl. Man in motion. Teal. And gets just short of that 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. So a big 4th down play here for the Stratford Tigers as the ball is sitting at the 16-yard line. The first, they've got to get to the 15 here for a 1st down. And I think he stopped. And you're going to mark that. And it will be Stratford's ball as they will take over on downs as Teal was stopped. So Tigers started, the Northwestern started at the 50-yard line and got down to the 16-yard line. So all on running plays. They had 9 plays on that. Berg at quarterback, working out of the shotgun. Man in motion, that is Miller. Hands off to Vanderhoff, and Vanderhoff squeaks by and gets around the left corner, heading down the sidelines. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, and a big gain. As he was stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And on the replay here, as Vanderhoff bounced off a few tacklers there and went around the left side. And heading down that sidelines and stepping out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And a shovel pass to Zawislin. And Zawislin will lose a yard on that. That carry by Vanderhoff was a 43-yard run on the opening play for the Stratford Tigers and a big first down. As Switzerland, they're going to say no gain on that pass.
Go make a play!
So second down and 10 at the 43. Berg back to pass. And just overshooting for Bright, as Colton Bright, their top receiver this season, who has caught 31 passes for 708 yards and 10 touchdowns. He averages 22.8 yards per catch, as he is their bread and butter through the air, but actually Switzerland's no slouch either, as he's caught 23 passes for 375 and 8 touchdowns. So 18 touchdowns between the two wide receivers. And at that tight end, Connor Kraft, not bad either, with 12 catches. And when he does catch it, he's very successful, as he's got 4 touchdowns out of those 12 catches. So it's third down and 10 now at the Northwestern 43-yard line, working out of the shotgun. Berg hands off to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff up the middle, and he will pick up 4 on the play. Well, they're going to say 3. They picked up 3 on the play. And fourth down at the 40-yard line, so 4th and 7 at the 40.
Watch the ball! Watch the screen!
And Berg will be going back to punt, as Brady averages about 40 yards a punt on the year. High end-over-end kick, and the Tigers just on the safe side. They thought maybe the receiver. So 4:17 left in the first quarter. A very fast first quarter here, as a lot of running by Northwestern. Man in motion. And a handoff to Teal as he gets across to the 16-yard line. And he'll pick up 7 on the play. As Tyson Teal has already ran 9 times in this contest. Gain of 6 on the play. Where it'll be second down and 4 at the 15 with 3:45 left. Teal up the middle again and met by a swarm of Stratford tacklers. And he'll pick up maybe 1 yard on the play. As Crawl getting the play in from the messenger off the sidelines here. Crawl under center. Long count. And going around the right side and being tackled was Ethan Harms. And Harms will have enough for a first down, as he gets enough for the first. And that is the third first down for Northwestern here. First down and 10 at the 20 with 2:40 left to play in the first quarter here. Man in motion. Hand off to... That was to number 6. That's Burkhart. And Burkhart will pick up 4 on the play. That's just his second carry of the ball game. He's has 756 yards rushing this year, averaging 9.6 a carry. Figured this was going to be a low-scoring ball game. Two very good defensive teams here. And they've got the shift on here. Working out of the shotgun. And that is Harms. And Harms will pick up maybe one on the play. He'll pick up 2 on the play. And make it now 3rd and 4 at the 26. 1:26 left in the first quarter here, and we have no score here from Chippewa Falls. Under center is Kroll. Kroll back to pass, throwing downtown. He's got a man wide open. Heading down the sidelines, being chased, and into the end zone. Is number 25, that's Tyson Teal, as he makes that catch. That was a 74-yard touchdown pass from Kroll, and puts the Northwestern Tigers out on top, 6-0 here with 1:04 left in the first quarter. As Tyson was wide open, and going for the extra point is no good. As Teal catches that touchdown pass, he had nobody within 7 or 8 yards on the play. And so with 1:04 left in the first quarter, it's the Northwestern Tigers 6 and the Stratford Tigers nothing. And you're watching WIAA Division 5 Level 4 playoff action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And we're going to come right back to the replay here and see this touchdown pass. Beautiful pass. Nobody within. Finally, when the catch was made within about 4 yards. And Vanderhoof trying to race him down there, and Teal just getting into the end zone for that touchdown. And kicking off and a line drive. That is to Colton Bright. Bright finding room here and getting down to about the 30-yard line. So we've got 57 seconds left in the first quarter here, and the Stratford Tigers will take over first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Be sure to check out BondWisconsin.com for scores, standing stats, and written content throughout the week. I get my stats from BondWisconsin.com. And that touchdown Northwestern had, that was a Surf Pro touchdown. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never happened. Berg back to pass, going downtown and making the catch to 9, that is Colton Bright. What a catch. When I interviewed him a couple of weeks ago, he made the comment that anything you put it up in the air, I'm going to try to catch it. And so that was a 35-yard pass from Berg to Colton Bright. 37 yards. Berg out of the shotgun. Man in motion. And hands off to Vanderhoff, and he's going to pick up maybe 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. And they're going to give him, they'll give him 2 on the play. On that replay, what a catch by Colton Bright as he rolls down to the 34, and that's the end of the first quarter, and it's Northwestern Tigers.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls. Are you looking to refresh your interior of your home or business? Try Trim Pack, a call. They specialize in doors, kitchen, cabinets, specialty millwork, and much, much more. They can redesign your existing space and turn your dream into reality. That's Trim Pack. As the Tigers have the ball, 2nd and 8 at the Northwestern 32-yard line. A big pass play to Colton Bright for 37 yards. That was Colton's 32nd catch on the season. As we've got a little discussion here, Brooks Vanderhoff and the head official. Single back, that's Vanderhoff. Berg under center, 2nd down and 8 at the 32. Vanderhoff bounces off, and he is tackled possibly for a 1-yard loss. As no gain on the play. As that is the 3rd time that Brooks have been stopped for no gain in this contest. As Berg brings his team up to the line, 3rd down and 8 at the 32. Just started the 2nd quarter here from Chippewa Falls. And a pass down the sidelines. And a catch, they're going to say. They're saying it's incomplete. He did not have control. As we're going to take a look at this. And going down the sidelines, a lot of contact there.
Watch the ball!
And yes, indeed. Yeah, he did not have full control on that catch, but a great attempt by Colton Bright. A lot of contact going down the sidelines on there. As it'll be 4th down and 8, and the Stratford's going for it. Berg back to pass, going downtown, and over the shoulder tended to for Zwissland and knocked away by a Northwestern defender. Great play on that, and Northwestern's going to take over. 1st down and 10 at the Northwestern 32-yard line. As we see on the replay here, trying to go over the shoulder.
Let's go!
And trying to make that play, number 14 is, that was Max Larson. A great defensive play there for Northwestern. Northwestern taking over now. 1st and 10 at the 32. We're in the 2nd quarter here from Chippewa Falls. Low snap and going around the left side and picking up a 1st down with big yardage. He'll pick up about 13 on that. That is actually Harms.
Come on, O-line! Keep going! Keep going!
And Harms will pick up 13 on that play. He's actually picked up 22 yards on 3 carries for Northwestern. And a first down for Northwestern. Coming around the right side and tackled and just short of a first down. Another big gain. That Ethan Harms. And Harms will pick up 8 on that play. As I mentioned, they averaged 9.2 yards per carry on the season. They've had 64 touchdowns rushing this season for Northwestern. And Harms with the ball again, gets through a hole and wide open, and he's going down the sideline, and almost a shoestring tackle, catches his balance and knocked down at about the 1 yard line, as he will pick up about 43 yards on that carry.
Get right back on the ball!
As the ball will be marked at about the 1 yard line, as Harms found that hole off left tackle and broke 2 or 3 tackles, in fact a couple shoestring tackle attempts, and kept his balance and got it down to the 1 yard line with 9:28 left here in the second quarter. And off tackle. And going in for Northwestern with the touchdown is number 6. That is Burkhart. Well, the 1 yard run to give Northwestern a 12-0 lead here with 9:21 left until halftime. And they will go for it was 45. I'm sorry. That would have been, that was Shell. And they try the 2-point conversion, no good. So Shell will get the touchdown on that, as it was bunched up there as he went off left tackle. And so Shell gets that touchdown to give Northwestern a 12-0 lead after a big run of 43 yards by Ethan Harms to get it down to the 1 yard line. And you are watching WIAA football here from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Service Center. Families that ride together have fun together. Bill's Service Center in Stratford. And kicking off will be Hudson Landwehr. I'm surprised he didn't try to kick that, as Landwehr's actually a very good kicker, as he was been 48 out of 58 extra point attempts this year. And Landwehr kicking off here. And end over end. And coming around the left side here is Colton Bright, and he is stopped at about the, we're going to say the 28 yard line, where the Stratford Tigers will take over. First down and 10, as the Stratford Tigers are down 12-0 here in the second quarter with 9:15 to play in the second quarter. And they're going to actually mark the ball at the 27 yard line. And the lights came on, and they go back off that quick. I thought we were getting a sign from somewhere. As Berg out of the shotgun. Hands off to Vanderhoff around the right side. Vanderhoff will pick up one, maybe two on the play. And they're going to give him one on the play.
Let's go! Let's go, defense!
As Vanderhoff has carried the ball now 12 times in this contest. 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line as the clock is ticking away. Very fast first half here as it's only 7:30 and we're almost at halftime here. Vanderhoff coming around the left side, gives a stiff arm and gets down to about the 30. And he'll maybe pick up one on the play. As Berg brings his team up, 3rd and 7 at the 30-yard line. Tigers have had one big pass play and one big running play. That on their first offensive series. And coming around the left-hand side. And it looks like Vanderhoff with the carry. And he'll pick up 5 on the play, but make it 4th down and 4. And back to punt will be Brady Berg. Going back to receive is number 14. And that is Anthony Color. Standing at the, we'll call it the 38-yard line. Snap to Berg and the kick. And no flag as Berg hits the ground. And Color fair catches it at the 37-yard line. As the head official back there didn't feel that he interfered with the kick as Berg went down. So Northwestern will take over 1st down and 10 at the Northwestern 32-yard line. And Northwestern coming up to the line. They do not spend very much time in the line. Can't get a commercial in here, but very, very fast-paced game. And run around the left side. And in the wide open, there he goes. He's down at the 30, 25, 20, 15, and tackled at about the 8-yard line. And that was number 6. That was Burkhart. Burkhart, the 30 down to the 8. So
Come on, punch it in! Come
that
on,
was a
go
60-yard run by Burkhart. Beautiful run by Burkhart down that left sideline. And 45 on the carry. That would be Mason Schill, who has 538 yards rushing this year. And he will pick up 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. As this Northwestern team strikes very quickly. I can see why these Tigers here from Northwestern are averaging over 9 yards a carry. And up the middle is Teal on the carry. And it'll be 3rd down. the 5-yard line with 5:40 left until halftime here, as Northwestern is trying to put another touchdown on the board here. And we've got a whistle. And timeout, Northwestern. Egg Source Laboratories of Stratford congratulates the Stratford Tigers on a fantastic season and wishes all the players and coaches the best of luck. So Northwestern's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a quick timeout also. And you're watching WIAA playoff action here from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Set the sails for Black November. Smee, this one looks epic.
Our inventory is mighty and in ship-shape, Captain.
Arr, whether it's furniture, appliances, or mattresses, they are all priced to set sail, Captain.
I see it's time for me to take me Black November back. This could be interesting.
Follow your compass to Mittens in Marshfield and find your treasure chest this Black November.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls, and Phoenix Express LLC can help your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be a part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck in today's game. Give them a call or find out more at PhoenixExpressLLC.com. Northwestern faced with a 3rd and 5 at the 5-yard line, so 3rd and goal. Man in motion. Pitch out to the right-hand side. And going around the right side is Teal, and gets down to about the 1-yard line, so he'll get 4 on the play. Orman with the tackle on that, and situated now with a 4th and 1 at the 1-yard line. This is a big, big play for Stratford. It'll put them down 3 touchdowns if Northwestern goes in. Northwestern has taken advantage of the big plays that they've had and put the ball in the end zone, where Stratford has had a couple big plays but could not advance it any farther. So, Crawl at quarterback. And we've got movement, and that is the first penalty on Northwestern. Not a good time to get one as you're sitting at 4th and 1. 4th and goal, actually, at the 1. And now they're going to try a field goal here. And Landwehr has not tried a field goal this year. This will be his first attempt. And they'll be placing it at about the, we'll say the 13-yard line. So a 23-yard field goal attempt. And it's blocked. And they don't realize that they could pick it up and run it. Tiger player that blocked it just kind of walked away, but actually you can pick that up and run that back for 2 points. So I've seen that in a college game this year. And so
That'd just be a live ball. Field goal attempt to just be live, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's if it's blocked, it's a live ball yet. So the Tigers will take over. 1st down and 10 at the, looks at the 25-yard line. Man in motion. That is the whistling. And going to the outside and breaking a few tackles there. Great run. By Vanderhoff. And Vanderhoff will pick up. He'll pick up 19 on the play. second big run for Brooks Vanderhoff tonight. And a big first down for the Stratford Tigers. First and 10 at the 44. Handoff coming around the left-hand side. And tackled. And that is Vanderhoff with the carry. And he'll gain 4 on the play. Where it'll be second down and 6 at the 48-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Stratford needing to get a touchdown here to cut this deficit of 12-0 here in the second quarter with 3:35 left until halftime. Berg, pass out in the flat to Bright. Bright shakes and bakes, spins, and gets down to about the, we'll call it the 44-yard line of Northwestern, and enough for a first down. And the second catch for Colton Bright.
Let's go!
So first down and 10 for the Stratford Tigers with 3 coming up to the 3-minute mark. Berg out of the shotgun. Hands off to Vanderhoff around the right side, breaks a tackle, and gets across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. They'll mark it at the 37-yard line. So a gain of 8 on the play. And the clock is running right at the 2:30 mark here. Out of the shotgun. Berg back to pass. Throwing long. Got a man open off the fingertips. Incomplete pass, and that was to, I think that was to Remus. That was to Jack Remus. That was just off the fingertips of Jack. So 3rd down and 2 at the 37. As going off the field for the Stratford Tigers is number 63, Owen Luke, one of the starting linemen for the Tigers. We're at the and going up the middle and getting enough for a first down will be Vanderhoff, as he will pick up enough, and a whistle on the play, and we have an injured player for Northwestern down on the field. So we're going to take a break here as the trainers come out to take a look at him. And you're watching WIAA playoff action here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls. The injured player there was number 52. That's Colton McMeekin, and he walked off on his own power there, so great to see that. Hope to see him back in the ball game for the Northwestern Tigers here. It's first down and 10 at the 33 for the Stratford Tigers. Vanderhoff around the right side. Goes wide, and he'll pick up 4, maybe 5 on the play. We'll give him 5 on the play. Berg working out of the shotgun. Long count. Hands off. Vanderhoof on the right side. Gets to the outside. And very close to that first down. I think he's past the sticks. And flag on the play. And we'll see what that flag is all about. We've got a holding back there as Vanderhoof was going around the corner and put that defender down onto the ground, so they call that on holding. So that's going to cost them 10 big yards and move the ball all the way back to the 39-yard line. So second down and, we'll call it 16. So Berg at quarterback with Vanderhoof on his left side. Back the pass, going downtown. And don't know if it's intercepted. Yes, it is intercepted by Northwestern. And making that interception was number 3 for Northwestern. That's by Ethan Harms, makes that interception. Harms having a great ball game here with an interception and actually running already for over 60 yards. Oh, it was not Harms. Harms is right here. So we'll see what number it is. Looks like 20. That'd be 25, I think. That was Teal on the interception. My correction, Teal on the interception. I saw Harms coming out with the ball in his hands there, but Teal must have tossed it to him. So Northwestern with the ball now at the 2-yard line. And they're going to, I think, run this clock out. As Teal with the carry, he'll get, he'll pick up 4 on the play. So it'll be second down and 7 now, as the clock is ticking away. As the Tigers shoot himself in the foot again with a big turnover, getting down in scoring range. That's 3 times, and Northwestern wanted to take a little head start on that one, as we had a lineman already down the field 5 yards already. So penalty by Northwestern, only their second penalty in tonight's ball game. So with 25.1 seconds, and it's 12-0 Northwestern coming up to halftime here, as Cam Kroll, and we are going to have a timeout here. And so we're going to take a quick timeout also. And you're watching WIAA Division 5 Level 4 playoff action here from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls. And whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth today. And Be Well Studio offers a variety of technologies for optimal detox, restoration, and wellness with access to wellness machines to fit your schedule. Now open at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400, next to Pick and Save in Marshfield. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help us bring you this playoff action. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring it to you. So thank you very much, sponsors, for sponsoring these great high school athletes and these games here. So Northwestern with 25 seconds left and a man in motion. And Burkhart, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards maybe on the play. And they're going to say 1. He's going to pick up. He's had one big carry tonight of 60 yards that got him down there to the goal line, but eventually did not score on that because of motion penalty. And we have another timeout here. So we're going to tell you about the Cellar. Before you go to Tigers home football game, stop at the Cellar in Stratford for their Friday fish fry. Then after the game, stop at the Cellar to celebrate another Tigers victory. Bring in your game program from any Tigers football or volleyball game for a free drink. And tell them Zaleski Sports sent you. The Cellar Sports Bar and Grill in Stratford. In fact, I stopped there 2 weeks ago before the Stratford's first playoff game. Had a great fish fry, and yes, I did get a free drink when I brought in a program. So it was, but no, the fish was really great, and the atmosphere down there, I can't believe that used to be the old bowling alley there, and they've really decorated that nice and remodeled it to have a nice sports bar there now in Stratford. So stop down in the Cellar. Tell them the Stein sent you, but don't let them send me the bill. That's for sure. My wife would not like that. So Northwestern, we've got a 3rd and 10 situation here with 18.3 seconds to play until halftime. All of a sudden, it seems like this second quarter just slowed down as we're almost coming up to the 8 o'clock hour, and we were at like the 8-minute mark, and we were only a half hour into the ball game. So Northwestern trying to find a hole here, breaks it, and gets down to a great run. That's Teal. Gets down to the 23-yard line. So gain of 20. We'll give him a gain of 20 on the play. Big run. And it's halftime here at Chippewa Falls as the Northwestern Tigers sit on top, 12-0 over the Stratford Tigers, as the Stratford Tigers are trying to defend their Division V state championship from last year. They'll have a little work cut out for them here in the second half. So we're going to take a few commercial breaks here. I'll get some stats together for you, and we'll go over the all-conference team and the regional all-region teams also here in the second half. So we'll be right back, and you're watching WIAA Division 5 playoff action on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. We're Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
And we are back here at Chippewa Falls, and our halftime score is Northwestern Tigers 12 and the Stratford Tigers nothing. And a very explosive offense that Northwestern has. We'll look at some stats here for the Stratford Tigers. They've kind of shot themselves in the foot a couple times. They had big plays of 43 by Brooks Vanderhoff and also 37 on a pass play to Colton Bright. And they've got down here to the 25, 30-yard line, and big interception down by the end zone here in the final 2 minutes of this second quarter, and did not push it in. There was two other times also with those big plays that they just could not get the offense going after those big plays. And yardage-wise, they've picked up 95 yards on the ground, all by Brooks Vanderhoff, and 49 yards passing for a total of 144 total yards. But Northwestern, as like I mentioned, they average 447 yards per game, and they've scored 81 touchdowns, and so they've been held down on the touchdowns-wise. I think this is actually their lowest that they've had ever at halftime this season. But they've carried the ball 27 times for 198 yards, and they've thrown one pass play, and that was a killer, a 74-yard touchdown pass to Tyson Teal in that first quarter. And they have 272 yards, so they are just, 170 yards away from their average per ball game. So stats-wise, Tyson Teal has caught one pass for 74 yards, and Camden Kroll has actually 1 for 3, and that's that 74-yard touchdown pass, which gave him his 15th touchdown pass on the year. Tyson Teal has 15 carries for 57 yards. Stratford has actually done a nice job on him. He has gained 1,776 yards going into this ball game this season. Brayer Burkhart has actually 4 carries for 67 yards. He had that big 60-yard run in the second half. Ethan Harris had a big 43-yard run. He's actually the leading rusher on 5 carries for 72 yards. And Mason Chill, who has 2 carries for 5 yards, and 1 is a touchdown, a 1-yard run. So, again, they've 198 yards rushing so far. So, a very good job by the Northwestern Tigers. And they are looking to make a trip for the first time in a long time down to Madison to play in the Division V championship, and Stratford trying to get back there for the 4th straight year and try to defend those 3 titles that the Stratford Tigers have. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here, and we're going to come back and go through the all-conference teams of the Heart of the North and the Central Wisconsin Conference coming up. So we'll be back here at Chippewa Falls in just a bit, and you're watching WIAA Regional Playoff action from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls, and our halftime show is brought to you by Structures Unlimited. Your fabric building specialist supports Stratford Tigers athletes. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit StructuresUnlimited.com or stop in their office in the Stratford Industrial Park. And is also brought to you by Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit your showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today and say hi to Kerry and I can't remember his name now. I know him real well. Sorry. But stop in there. They're great people to work with. I've worked with them before, and they've put carpet in my place, and they do an excellent job. So stop at Rice's More Than Floors. We're going to tell you about the all-conference teams in the Heart of the North. We'll go down the line here just for Northwestern ball players. Out of the ends and flankers, making the first team was Ethan Harms and Gage Nollet. And then offensive lineman is Noah Burke and Finley Nelson and also Trevor Peterson. And at running back is Tyson Teal, the 1,700-yard rushing running back. First team defense for Northwestern is Mason Shell, Finley Nelson, and Gage Nollet. And linebacker is Ricky Erickson and Briar Burkhart. And at the corners and the safeties, Ethan Harms, Cam Kroll, and Tyson Teal. And Actually, the offensive player this year was Tyson Teal, and defense was Gage Nollet for Northwestern. On the second team for Northwestern, Caleb Faust was second team all-conference lineman, and Anderson Kurtai of Northwestern made that second team lineman also. At quarterback was Cam Kroll, and at running back was Briar Burkhart and Mason Shell, as they rotate about 4 different running backs for Northwestern. And the team defense-wise, Julius Mayberry was the defensive line and defensive end on that second team. For linebackers, it was Noah Burke at linebacker, and the corner safeties, Anthony Kalor was a second team defense. In the Central Wisconsin Conference, first team offense here was Drew Gage and Owen Luke at the offensive line, and Colton Bright as a wide receiver was a first team. And on defensive wise, it was at defensive back, it was Colton Bright. At defensive back, Brooks Vanderhoff. Defensive line was Tyler Butke and linebacker Jagger Orman, all on the first team. The second team offense was Jagger Orman on the offensive line and Brooks Vanderhoff at running back. And second team defense was Connor Kreft at the defensive line and Cody Randall. And honorable mention, the only Stratford player on the honorable mention was quarterback Brady Berg. And coach of the year was Marshall Lehman in his first year as head coach of Stratford. And the defensive player of the year was Jagger Orman from Stratford and Tyler Butke of Stratford. So congratulations to all those players making the all-conference. Actually, the all-region team came out also. Drew Gage from Stratford made that in the offensive line. And Nelson Finley and Trevor Peterson also made it on that first team of the all-region. At running back, there was nobody, from Stratford on it. But Tyson Teal made that all-region team. At quarterback, there was nobody. Ethan Harms made it as a wide receiver. And Gage Nollet made it as a tight end fullback. On defense, it was Tyler Butke and Mason Shield on the defensive line. And as we're paging through here, we've got also Nelson Finley at the defensive end spot, making all region along with Gage Nollet. And then at outside linebacker, Briar Burkhart made it, and Jagger Orman made it as an inside linebacker on the all region. And let's see, Colton Bright made it as a defensive back along with Ethan Harms of Northwestern. And that should be, I think, all. Yes, it is. And actually, the All-State team will come out next week. As I looked at the All-State teams from last year, they came out around the 19th of November last year. They'll come out about the same time, just around state tournament time. So check that out on Wisconsin.com, as they have a great website there. You can check on stats and also all conference teams and all state teams also. And a reminder that the 8-man tournament or championship game is going on tomorrow at Wisconsin Rapids, as Chippewa Falls McDonald, right across the street here from Chippewa Falls High School, will be taking on Gilman. So that should be a great battle in that one between two teams from the same conference, by the way, playing down at Wisconsin Rapids at Southwood Park down there. So should be a great matchup, and should be a great day to watch football tomorrow also. So head down to Wisconsin Rapids and see some great 8-man football down there. So we're just about ready to wrap it up here as teams are loosening up, and the clock went down to 0 here. So we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll take a couple commercials, and the players will be ready here to start the second half. And at halftime here, it's the Northwestern Tigers 12 and the Stratford Tigers nothing. And you're watching WIAA Division 5 Level 4 playoff action on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Need a little therapy? Bill's Service Center has been saving marriages and families since 1977. Forget testing your nerves. Test your next ride in a Polaris or Can-Am side-by-side or ATV. With nearly 100 units in stock, you'll find the perfect excuse to escape together. Because families that ride together, they actually have fun together. Bill's Service Center. Service is our name, tools and toys are our game.
Great crowd, as you can see on the screen here, that looking over on that far sidelines, they're great crowd, and they're along the fence line also, and so great turnout here at Chippewa Falls, and Chippewa Falls treating us very nicely here. So great press box up here also, so it's actually nice and warm up here for a change. So Stratford will get the ball to start the second half. And the start of the second half will be brought to you by Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. So kicking off for Northwestern will be their place kicker, Hudson Landeweer. And back there is... And faking the handoff to Colin Bright, gets tackled. He faked that handoff to Zawislin, and he gets tackled at about the 20, we'll call it about the 27-yard line, where the Stratford Tigers will take over first down and 10. And this is actually a big drive for Stratford as they want to get back into this ball game. I mean, the defensive-wise have actually gotten burned on a couple big plays, but they've held Northwestern very well tonight as they this is a very potent running offense that Northwestern Tigers have. And so we'll see what the Tigers can do here in the second half for Stratford. Berg at quarterback. Passes out into the flat. Completed. And picking up a big first down is Colton Bright. And he will have enough as he will pick up 11 yards on that play. So a big play by Brady Berg to Colton Bright. And a first down for the Stratford Tigers, as the ball now is at the Stratford 38-yard line. Wide receiver on both sides. Hand off to Vanderhoff, and Vanderhoff, as he was in the grasp there of one defender, and actually Teal, and then he was joined by his teammates. Actually, that was number 35. Let's get my program out here. Number 35 for Northwestern.
Let's go!
As Berg working out of the shotgun. Hand off to Vanderhoff around the right side and tries to get loose. Breaks a couple tackles, but he's gang tackled and will gain maybe about a half a yard if he's lucky. We'll see where they place the ball. And it'll be third down, and he'll pick up a couple on that.
Come on, defense!
Well, it'll be 3rd and 8 at the 40-yard line. Gage Nollett playing a nice job at defense out there for Northwestern tonight. Berg, play action pass. Out in the flat and complete to Jack Remus. And Remus knocked out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. So a 20-yard pass to Jack Remus.
Here we go, let's go!
As Berg has completed 2 passes here now on this drive. And we have an injured player on the sidelines here, so we're going to take a little break here as you're watching WIAA playoff action from Chippewa Falls, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls. Ethan Harms was the injured person, but he got up and walked off on his own, so he's in great shape here. He's on the sidelines. I can see him from here. They're just checking him over. On the left side is Vanderhoff. Breaks a couple tackles, pushes his way, and gets to about the, we're going to call it the 36-yard line. He'll pick up 4 on the play. Where it'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 36-yard line. As I've got Vanderhoff over the 100-yard mark again for the Stratford Tigers. So he's rushed for over 1,100 yards so far this year. A great year considering he missed 2.5 ball games this year. Berg working out of the shotgun. Vanderhoff on his right. And the snap to Vanderhoff around the left side. And he's going to get enough for a first down. He has that 2nd and 3rd effort. Gets him across the 30-yard line. And gets him down to about the 28-yard line. And he'll pick up 8 on that play. As Vanderhoff now has 110 yards on 16 carries. We're at the 9-minute mark. Big drive for Stratford to get back into this game. Down 12-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Vanderhoff off left tackle. Will pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. They're going with the bread and butter that got them here. A little mixture of passing and a lot of running by Vanderhoff. As Vanderhoff picks up 4 more on the play. As Stratford Tigers come up to the line. 2nd down and 6 at the 24. This is the opening drive of the second half as Stratford has controlled it now almost for 4 minutes. Man in motion. And Berg keeps it, goes around the left side and knocked out of bounds. Now there's a total surprise you don't see as he will pick up and get knocked out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. As he will pick up 16. That is his biggest carry.
Come on, defense!
That's his biggest carry of the season. First down and 10 at the 10. Around the right side, Vanderhoff stiff arms, gets down to about the 7, where it'll be 2nd down and goal. As they'll mark that at the 7-yard line. Brooks will pick up 3 on the play. .735 here in the third quarter.
Let's go!
As Stratford just taking a little bit too much time here. As the hand has gone up in that back referee. And just very, very close. And pushing his way. They came about 1 or 2 seconds away of being a delay of game there, as that back official had his hand up. And that'll get it down to about the 4-yard line. As Vanderhoff picks up another 3. He has 120 on the ground tonight. 3rd down and 4. Berg under center. Vanderhoff around the left side. And he's going to be stopped for possibly no gain, maybe 1 on the play. He will get 1 on the play.
One play! One play! Come on!
I'll tell you, this gentleman in front of me here is going to be hoarse tomorrow morning.
Let's go!
We're coming up to the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. So a 6-minute drive by the Stratford Tigers. 4th and 3. Big 4th down for the Stratford Tigers. Colton Bright wide right. Zwisslen in motion. And Berg keeps it, goes around the left side, and Northwestern stops him on downs. As Northwestern will take over 1st down and 10. As Vanderhoff was stopped around the left side for a loss of 2. So the 4th time in this ball game that the Tigers have been stopped pretty much in the red zone at one time or another. And Northwestern will take over 1st down and 10 at the 6-yard line. Crawl at quarterback. Shift in the backfield. Crawl with a long count. Hands off to Teal, and he is stopped. Where it'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. Second down at 10 at the 6-yard line. 5:20 left in the third quarter. 12-0 Northwestern on top of the defending Division V state champion Stratford Tigers. Crawl at quarterback. Backfield shifting. And a pitch out around the left side and stopped. And Teal on the carry again. And Teal will pick up 1, maybe 2 on the play. They'll give him 2. So 3rd down and 8. Big stop here now for the Stratford Tigers. If they can get that ball back and be in great field position. And going around the right side and breaking tackles, but I think he's going to be just short. As Teal broke a couple tackles there. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th down and 2, they're saying. So he gains 6 on the play.
Let's go. Go get him.
And back the punt is Triska. High snap, pulls it down. Kick, end over end. And making the catch. And going around the left side. And down the sidelines. And getting great field position is Colton Bright. As he went down that left sidelines. He caught that at the 50 and returned it down to the, looks like about the 23-yard line. So a return of 26 yards as the officials are discussing something out here. As Colton Bright caught that on the run to give him the momentum to go down that left side. And it took 3 or 4 tacklers to bring him down along that left sidelines. And the officials have decided to place the ball now at the 23-yard line. So the Tigers with excellent field position, giving another chance to try to put the ball in the end zone. This game could go down if the Tigers can put it in, go right down to the wire just like last year. Around the right side. That's Vanderhoff. And it's taking 6 or 7 Northwestern ball players to bring him down. He's got determination.
Get up, Gage.
And we've got an injured player on the field, a Northwestern player again. So we're going to take a quick time out here, and you're watching WIAA playoff action from Chippewa Falls, and brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here as player that was injured. I did not catch the number here. 36 it was. And that is, or 35, I'm sorry. That was Gage Nolet. And seems like he's got a cramp a little bit, so they're got him on the sidelines here trying to get that out. So 2nd down and 4 at the 17. And got a shift here, defensive-wise and offensive-wise. Berg hands off to Vanderhoff. And jitter-jatters there, and he'll have enough for a first down. And he'll pick up. He'll place that ball at the, looks like the 10-yard line. So he'll pick up 7 on the play. First and goal at the 8-yard line with 2:35 left in the third quarter. And keeper up the middle. As Haupt is in that quarterback right now. It was a gain by Haupt on there of 4. Haupt, the quarterback of the future next year. He's only a junior. Haupt calling signals, takes keeper, runs off the left side and pushes his way towards the goal line. And they'll mark it down on the 1-yard line. As it will now be 3rd and 1 with 1:39.
Come on, line!
The ball between the 1 and 2-yard line here. Big play for the Stratford Tigers here. Down 12-0. And Hope takes keeper and goes off left tackle, and he's just short. No gain as he was hit right away.
One more!
Big play here by Stratford now. With 4th and 1. Clock ticking right at the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. Ball directly on the 1-yard line as the Stratford Tigers come up the line. Brady Berg at quarterback now. And Berg trying to push his way and gets, and touchdown, Stratford Tigers, as Brady Berg goes in from 1 yard out to get the Stratford Tigers a little bit closer, as Berg went off left guard to get that touchdown on 4th and 1 with 41 seconds left. And attempting the extra points will be Declan Fisher. Declan is 26 out of 29 on extra points this year, with Haupt holding. And long count. And the snap, low snap, kick is up and good. So with 41 seconds left in the third quarter, it's the Northwestern Tigers 12 and the Stratford Tigers 7. And you're watching WIAA Division 5 Level 4 playoff action here from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And that Stratford touchdown was brought to you by BBD Sports Shop. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at BigBearDown.com. That's BBD Sports Shop in Abbotsford and Cadott. And so Tigers finally get in the end zone well, I should say the Stratford Tigers finally get in the end zone to make it a 12-7 ball game. This could go down to the wire just like last year's game in Wisconsin Dells. As Fisher will kick off here with 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And the kick, end over end. Over on the far side, and a reverse going around the right side, going down and making a turn, and a saving tackle by number 21 for the Tigers. Touchdown saving tackle by Aaron Knetter. As I'm trying to catch the number here who ran that back. But watching it on the replay here. 14 on the return. That would be Calori, Anthony Calori, down the right-hand side. And Northwestern with great field position with 30 seconds left until the end of the third quarter. And trying to go around the left side, and Stratford has stuffed that out. And on the carry, number 6, that would be Burkhart, and he's going to lose 3 on the play. As the Stratford Tiger defense coming out here, that second half here has done a great job, and we have come down to the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's Northwestern Tigers 12 and the Stratford Tigers 7, and you're watching WIAA Division 5 playoffs here on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls, and we were just watching a little bit of the Edgar game, and it was tied at 14 in the fourth quarter, and we actually saw it live as Edgar went ahead now 20-14, and they're trying to kick the extra point. So Northwestern with the ball at the 33-yard line of Stratford. And Kroll back to pass and complete. Beautiful reception to, I think that was Teal. Yes, it was. Good for 21 yards as he has caught 2 passes for 95 yards. It's the only 2 passes that Kroll has completed in this whole contest. So a big first down for Northwestern at the 12-yard line of the Stratford Tigers. Man in motion. And going around the corner and being knocked out of bounds by Teal, as Teal will pick up maybe 8 on the play. We'll see where they mark that. And we'll give them, so Teal picking up 6 on the play. Hand off to Teal off the left side. And he'll be just short of that first down as he will pick up so 3rd and 3. Third and 3 at the 5-yard line. They have to get to the 2 here for a first down. Kroll at quarterback. Under center. Teal off the left side. And stopped, but I think he's got enough for a first down. As where the side judge is marking his foot. He's going to be just short. Fourth and 1 at the 3-yard line as the Stratford Tigers are going to have to dig in here to stop them on fourth down here to get that ball back. Down 12-7 with 9:50 left in this contest. It's been a great one. As Kroll brings his team up to the line, under center. And he might be stopped. We'll see where it's marked. We're all... And he is stopped. They're going to come out and they're going to measure. They're going to measure for the first down here. And we'll get the glasses on this and see how close it actually is. And it is enough for a first down, about the length of the ball. So first down and goal at the 2-yard line. As Teal now has carried the ball 22 times in this contest. Both Vanderhoff and Teal, great contest between the two here. Two fine running backs. Long count. Man in motion. And going off left tackle, and Stratford stops him. Another carry by Teal. And Butke makes the stop. Butke, the defensive player of the year in the Central Wisconsin Conference. As Teal picks up a yard on the play, it's now 2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line with 8:45 left in this contest. Kroll under center. Kroll, quarterback sneak. And we'll see. And he's short. As Kroll is. Third and goal with 8:13. Big defensive stand here. The ball is only about maybe 8 to 9 inches from that goal line. The nose of the ball is that close. And we're going to have a timeout here, so we're going to take a timeout also. And you're watching WIAA playoff action here from Chippewa Falls on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we are back here at Chippewa Falls, and teams are getting ready to get in position here.
Come on, O-line!
As Northwestern has a 3rd and goal at about the, we're going to call it about the 6-inch line. Crawl at quarterback. And we've got a flag on the play. We've got motion against Northwestern, as that would have been on the quarterback, as the quarterback took his foot a little bit and moved it. As we're watching it on the replay here. Yep, there's it is right there. There's the motion. As it was on the quarterback crawl, as he had a little double hitch in there, so to move the ball just on the far side of the 5-yard line. So we're going to call it 3rd and goal at the 5 with 7:45 left in this contest, and Northwestern leading at 12-7. And Northwestern's going for it. And coming around the right side and going into the end zone is Teal, as he goes from 5 yards out to put Northwestern up 18-7. And a penalty flag on the play. And will be a holding call. As we're going to look at this again on the replay, as Teal going around the right side.
That's not a hold!
There's the hold right there, yes. As he's trying to turn the corner, as looks like as Zawislin was being held on the play. So, goes back, and it's now should be 4th. And incomplete. I'm wondering why was that 3rd down? It should have been 4th down. Because the play before that was a 4th down. But that was the fourth down play where the holding took place. And so now Northwestern at the 12-yard. They're going to try a field goal from 29 yards out. And the kick is up and good from 29 yards out as Landwehr kicks that field goal to make it now 15-7. So now puts Stratford in a situation of have to score and get the 2-point conversion to tie this contest with 7:30 left. So with 7:30 left in this contest, Northwestern on a 29-yard field goal by Hudson Landwehr puts Northwestern up 15-7, and you're watching WIAA playoff here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Set the sails for Black November. Smee, this one looks epic.
Our inventory is mighty and in ship shape, Captain.
Arr, whether it's furniture, appliances, or mattresses, they are all priced to set sail, Captain.
I see it's time for me to take me Black November back. This could be interesting.
Follow your compass to Mittens in Marshfield and find your treasure chest this Black November.
And we are back here at Chippewa Falls as Hudson Landwehr, the only field goal he has made this year, is a big plus for Northwestern as they go up now 15-7, putting the pressure on the Stratford Tigers here to score and get a 2-point conversion. A very short kick. And as the kick was up, the fielder, which was number 11 for the Stratford Tigers, actually put the fair catch sign up, which was Shane Foose, and then landed up taking off. So the ball actually becomes dead at that spot. So the Tigers will take over. Stratford Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line with 7:27 left. And a big drive for them as they have to score and get the 2-point conversion to tie this contest up. Vanderhoff around the right side and tries to cut back inside and still going, and will just get back to, I think he'll maybe pick up 1 here. As Vanderhoff picks up 1 on that play. That is actually his 24th carry now for 131 yards. As Berg brings the team up out of the shotgun. 2 receivers wide. Vanderhoff switches to the right. All the receivers on the left-hand side. And Vanderhoff goes to his right and gets up to the 50-yard line and gets a big gain. A gain of 20 for Vanderhoff on the play. So 151 yards rushing for Vanderhoff, as it's now 1st down and 10 for the Stratford Tigers at the Northwestern 47-yard line with 6:15 left in this contest. Handoff Vanderhoff around the left-hand side and tackled right at the 45-yard line. Vanderhoff will pick up 2 as Vanderhoff getting up very slow. As Brooks will pick up 2 on the play.
Come on, defense! Dig deep! Dig deep!
Wide receiver right, wide receiver left. 1 in the slot. Vanderhoff takes the ball up the middle and pushes his way to a 1st down as he gets down to about the, we'll call it the 37-yard line, but enough for a 1st down and a gain of 8 on the play. As we've got a white knuckler going on here, and you know Stratford wants to get this clock down far enough that Northwestern will not possibly have a chance to score. And going around the right side and getting stopped right in his tracks. As Vanderhoff getting up very, very slow as he is taking a pounding here tonight. He now has 161 yards rushing on 28 carries. He had a ball game earlier this year that had 35 or 36 carries. He had 250 in one ball game. Vanderhoff around the right-hand side, and he'll pick up maybe 1 on the play, where it'll make it 3rd down and 7 on the play. Gain of 3 on the play for Vanderhoff. Unofficially, I've got him for 164 yards rushing. A big play for the Stratford Tigers here at the 34-yard line of Northwestern. Stratford Tigers trailing by 8. And a keeper by Berg, and he's going to have enough for a first down and still going yet. And another big gain by Brady Berg. Gain of 20 on the play. I landed up saying Scott. I'm thinking about Scotty's Pizza. As Berg with a second big carry of the night. I've got him for 37 yards rushing. That's about what he came in rushing for the season. So Berg at quarterback with a big first down. Vanderhoff going to his right and coming around the backside to make that tackle, and Vanderhoff goes down for a loss. He'll be at the loss of 2 on the play. So it'll be second down and 12 at the 18-yard line with 3:19 left in this contest. Berg working out of the shotgun. Zwisslin. And going forward is Vanderhoff, and he'll pick up maybe 2, maybe 3 on the play. Gain of 3. And they're calling it 3rd and 9 at the 15. 2 big plays here to get 9 yards with 2:33 left in this contest. Berg back to pass. Down and touchdown, Stratford. As a delay call there, as catching that touchdown pass is Kreft. Is Connor Kreft. Great catch by Connor Kreft. And so this is a big play. 2-point conversion time here for the Stratford Tigers. Down by 2, 15-13 with 2:25. Berg at quarterback. Berg's going to run it, and he's stopped. He's stopped at the 3-yard line. And so with 2:25 left, the extra 2-point conversion no good by Berg. With 2:25 left in this contest, it's Northwestern 15 and the Stratford Tigers 13 in a great defensive battle between 2 great ball clubs. And we'll be back for the final 2:25 here and see who will be going to Madison right after this. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
And we're back here at Chippewa Falls, and no doubt Stratford will be going for the onside kick here, as both teams, I think, have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Northwestern has 2.
Oh, Northwestern has 2. Trevor's keeping track up here tonight. Attaboy, that's what we brought you along for. So Stratford with 3 timeouts, Northwestern with 2. With 2:25. This goes back to the Dells last year when, I don't know if you remember, Trevor, when Prairie du Chien landed up scoring and they tried an onside kick and gave Stratford great field position. Stratford went down to win that with about 16 seconds left. And so here we are in a situation again for Stratford this time where they have to recover this onside kick to get possession and possibly get into field goal range, as Fisher has hit a 33-yarder this year. As Fisher will be trying the onside kick and bouncing around and coming up with it is Teal. So with Tigers having 3 timeouts remaining, they can stop that clock. But it wouldn't surprise me if all of a sudden Northwestern comes along figuring Stratford's got to stop this. And they've thrown 2 great passes already tonight. It wouldn't surprise me if they threw a pass in there thinking the Tigers, Tigers are thinking they're going to run the ball. We have to stop the clock in order to get them back. So, but here's the final 2:24, and the ball at the 42-yard line of Northwestern. Crawl at quarterback, man in motion, hands off to number 6. That would be Burkhart. And he will pick up, we'll give him, 3 on the play? So it's 2nd down and 7 at the 45 with 2:19 left. And a timeout is taken. So we're going to keep it right here and tell you about Hiller's True Value with Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. And Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce and your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And Brock & Decker, when buying and selling, Brock & Decker is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com or on Facebook. And Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. So, 2nd down and 7 at the 45 with 2:19 to play. Coming around the right side and stopped for no gain. And Stratford's going to take another timeout, and we've got just a few more here. I got to tell you about these great sponsors to get in here. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. And Stratford Homes, take the first steps to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started. And are you looking to refresh the interior of your house or business? Give Trim Pack a call. They specialize in doors, kitchen cabinets, specialty millwork, and much, much more. They can redesign your existing space and turn your dream into a reality. And Laboratories of Stratford congratulates the Stratford Tigers on a fantastic season and wishes all the players and coaches the best of luck. And it'll be a real shame to have one of these teams lose tonight, because both of these teams have played outstanding ball tonight, and I figured it was going to be a defensive battle, and it has become a defensive battle. Stratford had, in that first half, had a few chances to score and did not score, and but they did get, on the scoreboard here, and they are now only down by 2 with 2:12 left, 15-13, and it's 3rd down and 6, and a big 3rd down play here. And a play action pass. There it was. And making the reception and going into the end zone is Teal for the touchdown. As that's the comment I made. They may land up throwing the ball, and that one's good for 50, we'll call it 54 yards. And Northwestern goes ahead 21-13. A 54-yard touchdown pass.
Hey, this is big. This is big. This is big.
As Teal
This is big.
comes up with big yardage. He may not have had it on the ground tonight, but he sure had it in the air as and so the extra point is no good. And oh, they call a timeout here. Okay. So with 2:04 left, and it's 21-13, this is a big extra point here because Stratford could go down and try a 2-point conversion again. So a big chance here. As I mentioned, these two teams have shown why they are two of the elite teams in Division 5 this year, as this contest going down to right down to the wire. Two great defensive teams. As I mentioned, Northwestern, a great running team, and Stratford did a very nice job of holding them down on the run. As I mentioned throughout the broadcast, they were averaging 447 yards per ball game on the ground, and so this is a big extra point here by Hudson Landwehr, as it will put them up by 9 if he makes this. They have blocked, and the kick is up and good. And so Northwestern goes up 22-13 with 2:04 left in this contest. And Stratford will go over and talk about it here. And, things can really change here if Zawislin can run one back. He has run one back for 92 yards this year. And so, and then get that 2-point conversion. It could make it 21, an onside kick, and anything can happen in that 2 minutes of play. So I've seen teams, score 2 touchdowns in like a minute's time with no problem. So this could be a real white knuckler going right down to the final second here from Chippewa Falls. And the winner of this one will take on, I'm trying to, let's see if I've got it here. We'll take on the Mayville Lake Country Lutheran winner. And I know we had a score from that before, as Trevor's, those magic fingers of his here, just looking it up here. And Mayville is a final. Mayville defeats Lake Country Lutheran 27-15. So Mayville will be going to Madison on Thursday, and Zaleski Sports will have that Division 5 and all the divisions audio all next week on Zaleski Sports. So, and it's an onside kick and touched by the Stratford Tigers, and it went ricocheting off of number 11. That is off of Shane Foose, and he recovered that. So the Tigers will take over, first down and 10 at the 38-yard line with 2:04 in this contest. And Northwestern leading at 22-13. And that was 27-14. That we're just going to double check here. And a pass out in the flat and hit and fumbled. And the official is calling an incomplete pass. He's calling an incomplete pass. I'm looking at the replay on that.
That's a football!
I think he at least had 2 or 3 steps, and he was hit, and he landed up fumbling that. He made the catch. He took 1. Well, it's questionable. He took about a step and a half, maybe. So Berg back to pass, and he's going to be sacked back at the 34-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it about 14 with 1:38. Berg back to pass out in the flat and intercepted, and he's going down with it. Just going to down it. And interception there by Northwestern as Teal intercepts that. As Teal has had an outstanding ball game. Not the big game he usually has on the ground, but he has played outstanding ball tonight, receiving wise and in that secondary. So Northwestern will have the ball now with 1:32 and leading 22-13. Coming up next will be the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshville, Curtis, and NasonvilleDairy.com as Northwestern takes a knee. And going in formation as they start celebrating along the sidelines here of the Northwestern. And the Northwestern fans cheering. They'll have a long drive to Madison on Thursday, as that game will be at 5 o'clock on Thursday. And a long drive going from one end of the state down to the other, but it'll be a pleasant ride home tonight for the Northwestern Tigers as the clock is ticking down, as we have 52 seconds left. As we got a whistle. As the Stratford Tigers have nothing to hang their head about, as they played an outstanding defensive ball game. It was just a couple big plays they stayed with Northwestern, and they put some yardage on the board also. I've got them close to over 300 total yards of offense, but Northwestern came up with the big plays, a big touchdown, couple touchdown passes to Teal, and so we're going to have the Gatorade bath here pretty soon, and there it is. As Coach Kroll gets the shower that he's been waiting for, as he'll take a trip to Madison with an impressive 22-13 win over the Stratford Tigers. And as I mentioned, Stratford has nothing to hang their heads about. They had an outstanding season and a great first season for head coach Marshall Lehman. But Northwestern will have a pleasant ride home, and we'll have a talk with head coach Kroll, and he'll pick a player of the game. If I had to pick the player of the game, I would pick Tyson Teal, as he didn't have the yardage that he had, but he had, let's see, 8, 9. He had 149 yards receiving, and there was only 3 passes that was caught, and he had all 3 of them. And so a great season for the Stratford Tigers as they finished 10-3 overall. And that 18-game winning streak in the playoffs will go by the wayside as they'll start a new streak. They do have a streak going, though, in the conference, as they have won 21 straight conference games, so that will continue next year. So, but again, a great job by the Tigers of Northwestern, as they will take on Mayville at 5 o'clock on Thursday, and we will have all the division games on Zaleski Sports next week, starting on Thursday at, I think it's think, 10 o'clock, I think they start, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll have my sheet, and we'll go down and talk to, yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah, see, that's why I brought Trevor along. Eyesight's going bad, Trev. But we're going to be right back, and tonight's ball game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com, and we'll be back with our post-game show with head coach Kroll from Northwestern in just a bit.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Goal ball. Okay. This is why we do this. This is why you work every day in the summer, lift the weights at 6 a.m., right? Hold each other accountable, flying around, throwing up out there, pushing those sleds. You did it. You did it for yourselves.
Is there a camera on us?
Well, you see where that little light is?
Yeah.
The window's next to that. We've got a camera up there, okay?
Go ahead down there with your TV if you'd like. We're ready for you.
All right, we're back here at Chippewa Falls, and a great defensive battle this evening. And Coach, I'm going to take you first, and then we'll save the best here for last over here, okay? So, all right, we're here with Coach Kroll, and I'll tell you, a great battle tonight. 22-13 win against a very, very good Stratford team, and you guys showed how much of a defensive club you are also, because I figured this was going to be a defensive battle between two very, very good ball clubs. And this is actually the lowest point total you guys have had this year, because if I'm not mistaken, 27 was the other one.
Right.
You're at 22, and so that showed right there. And even that total that you had at halftime was actually the lowest you had this year. And, I mean, you guys came into this ball game averaging, I think, 47 points a ball game, right around that area, and 447 yards on the ground. But it was actually two big pass plays that got you guys going here. And by this guy right over here, he didn't have the yards. You know, I had him for about 75 yards rushing, but I had 140-some yards receiving wise. So you'll be going back to Madison to possibly bring in your second all-time gold ball. And also I know you guys got a silver one in there also. And the other 3 times you landed up missing it in a Final Four also. So, but tonight, very successful in the Final Four as you beat a good Stratford team.
You know, we lost one of our best players there at the start of the second half, Ethan Harms, our safety and wide receiver. So Tice really had to step up and carry the burden in the second half there. You know, all in all, Stratford's the best defense we've played all year. There's no doubt about that. Every year, Stratford's a great defense. I remember them coming up to our place about 5-6 years back in Level 3 and walking out Division I D linemen all across. I think Ben Barton blocked a field goal to win the game for the Badgers last week. So that still lives in my nightmares. But today, the kids just kept working, kept grinding, overcame some bumps and bruises, and Tice made a couple huge catches.
You know, in fact, that ball game you talked about, I never even brought it up. I brought the history with me, but I did not bring it up. And but the appearances you've had at the state tournament, and it's great to see your ball club go back again this year. And we wish you the best of luck. And I know it's going to be a sweet ride home tonight, and it's going to be a sweet ride and a long ride, to Madison next week.
Could be, right? No, we're thankful for the opportunity, and just couldn't be prouder of these kids. So thank you.
All right, you bet, Coach Kroll. Good luck.
Thank you.
With me is Tyson Teal, and Tyson, actually a great, outstanding season with 1,700 yards rushing this year. I mean, that's a load in itself there, and that you got to give it to your line. I mean, they open the line for you all the time, and the rest of your running backs. I mean, I've never seen a ball club with 4 or 5 great running backs that, you know, you've got a couple of running backs that could make any starting team. Yeah, great job.
Yeah, thank you. I just got to give all credit to the line. They're working hard all off season in the weight room. Best O-line in the state, I think. just working hard, opening holes for us, for us running backs. And if they take one of us running backs out the game, we got 2-3 more.
Exactly. You got the horses in the park.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, exactly. And in fact, not just the receiving wise, but a great job in the secondary tonight also with that interception to seal that victory for your ball club also.
Yeah, quarterback put it up in the air, and I just had to go make a play. Use a technique my coaches taught me and just went out there and flat around.
All right. So good luck tomorrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to put you in the house. We have a thing where we put the star player of the game in the house. Right. I'm going to give you the microphone. You're going to look right up there at that camera up there. Tell them who you are and say, I'm Tyson Teal, and I'm in the house.
I'm Tyson Teal. I'm in the house?
Yep. And I'll count it down for you.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Tyson Teal. I'm in the house.
Thanks, Tyson. Good luck.
Thank you.
You betcha. Oh, Tyson, I got a present for you. Here.
Thank you.
You betcha. As Tyson Teal, the MVP of today's ball game, again, a great ball game as the Stratford Tigers go down 22-13. And after 3 straight state championships, Northwestern will be going to try to bring their second gold ball back to Northwestern High School. And so, again, the final score here from Chippewa Falls, it's Northwestern Tigers 22 and the Stratford Tigers 13. And I'm Mike Steinwegner, and for Trevor Zaleski and Dom Malia, we want to thank you fans for joining us. And again, you can catch all the state action on Zaleski Sports Thursday and Friday, and we'll be covering all 7 of the state tournaments, and we'll be doing it audio-wise only because we do not have the contract with the video-wise. So we'll be doing the audio, but catch all the action on Zaleski Sports. So for all 3 of us, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Bye now.